3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now they'll send Adams in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
Play action,
line.
Stafford. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
At the 21-yard line.
Ward. It's Tate with a grab. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Off the bootleg, Ward. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Daniel Bellinger, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Try for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Titans 14, Rams 10. Joey Sly.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And fighting down inside the 25. And able to get this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. A solid stiff arm. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Stafford looks to throw again. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
When a defense blitzes like that, they're trying to cause chaos, but the quarterback, he was as calm. Saw the
32-yard
blitz and
line.
got out of his hand quickly to pick up the first.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Davante Adams from 17 yards out. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead on his Mevis for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Next to score, Rams 17, Titans 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
16 yards.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Throwing is Ward. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And here's a give to Spears. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Moore. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tate. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Play action now, Ward. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Spears. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to throw. Moore to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A 28-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. That's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Adams the man in motion right. Now Stafford. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Stafford now 6 of 7 throwing it in this second half. He's got a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
32, 60.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. It's complete to Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
They run. It's Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Ward. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And now a run to Spears. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Spears, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Sly on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Titans 24, Rams 17. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now on second down. Here's Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
4 yards. Complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 39-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
24-24.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score 31, Rams 24. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's first down. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory?